Hi everyone. Yeah, I just came across an article. Oh my god, this. Oh god, did I get soup in my hair? I was having soup. Yeah, I think. God, where did my brush? Ah, sorry. Not. I mean, it's ridiculous. She said it during a red table talk. How she regrets being a mom or whatever. I mean, you'll have to listen to the video because it's part of an article. Damn nuts. Ah, so anyway, here I'll play the video for you about Jada. People are saying that Jada is pregnant again, or the rumors have it, and there are some that believes that it could be, if she is pregnant, that it could be August and not Will's kid. Now I wouldn't be surprised if she is pregnant. Another thing to emasculate the man. You know what I'm saying? And if this is the case, how do you know that she didn't cheat on Will in the past while they were married? And Jaden and Willow aren't his kids. And all these years, he's thinking they are. When she gets out, since she's telling all these secrets, that these kids aren't. Because I have a feeling it's going to come up to the fact that the paternity of these two kids. Because of the fact that she had an extramarital affair with a young kid. I would put $50 on that. That Will's son and daughter aren't his. 22 years ago, she cheated. Like she cheated on Will this time around. And she kept it hidden all this time. Well, just listen to the article.
It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy, right? Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy.
Your kids are going to have their burdens. And even though I see how it might have hurt you,
Jada and I talk about everything, and we have never surprised one another with anything ever.
In Hollywood, all gloves are off when it comes to what a curious media can cook up about a celeb. And Jada Pinkett Smith is one celebrity that has been the subject of intrigue and interest for the gossip mills for a long, long time. In fact, the entire Smiths family for well over a decade now seems to be a magnet for it. And today's news might be focused on her husband's Slapgate incident, only to win an Oscar on the same night. However, many of Jada's fans are only interested in having an answer to an important question. Is the Girls Trip actress pregnant with her third child? Let's find out. Over the past few weeks, Jada Pinkett Smith fans became overnight theorists, as the lot are pretty convinced of a particular news item which says that Jada Pinkett Smith may have a bun in the oven, with many plausible takes flooding the internet to back up these claims. Despite a few being left confused and shocked by the alleged speculation of the 50-year-old pregnant for the third time since getting hitched to life partner Will, the rumors of a new addition keeps gaining grounds. Why'd I just read that Jada Pinkett is pregnant? One Bereft fan tweeted. Jada Pinkett is pregnant, another fan questioned. On February 8th, MTO News first broke the news with a headline of a strong rumor laying claims to Pinkett Smith being pregnant once again. Although there's been absolutely no evidence to support this gossip, a source reportedly told the outlet that the season 5 of Jada's Facebook talk show, Red Table Talk, will be focusing on Jada Pinkett and pregnancy. When quizzed on the authenticity of Jada's supposed new pregnancy, the insider responded, I don't know if Jada is pregnant, but she's going to do a whole show on older women getting pregnant. However, going by the revelation of Jada's upcoming show, a season that is said to be focusing on women who are way past their prime getting pregnant, one can take a wild guess where the not so far fetched report originated from and why it seems to be going viral across social media. As the news of the possible pregnancy spreads like wildfire, some of Jada's biggest supporters have only one question on their lips. If the Nutty Professor actress is indeed pregnant, when they should be expecting a debut of a baby bump announcing her pregnancy. The insider who works in the production team of the Red Table Talk, still talking to MTO News, acknowledged that if in fact the Gotham actress is preggers, Jada won't be revealing her pregnancy until next season of Red Table Talk, which is set for a spring 2022 return. HITC reached out to Jada for comments with no response from either her or her superstar husband. There has also been no official release or statement from their reps addressing the rumors about the famous Hollywood family expecting another baby. Surely, in her own way of disproving the inauthenticity of the news, Jada did take to her Instagram to share some recent photos, which clearly do not show or hint at any sign of pregnancy. On February 9th, merely 24 hours after the rumor resurfaced, the Matrix Revolutions actress posted a picture on Instagram posing with her husband Will Smith and Eric Schmidt, with all parties' photographs sporting huge grins on their faces. Nonetheless, the one important thing Jada's investigating fans took away from her post was the Baltimore-born entertainer's glaring slim figure, as there wasn't the slightest baby bump in sight. Well, baby bump or not, some Jada fanatics were left unconvinced of Pinkett Smith's Instagram post. What y'all don't know is Jada is pregnant while y'all waiting for divorce. They're just as happy as they were when he made 1,000 kisses, someone tweeted of the Smiths. I heard Jada Pinkett is pregnant, another user commented. The news of Jada's possible pregnancy has not been confirmed by any member of the Smiths household. But one could say that Jada may have also been deliberately fueling these pregnancy rumors more recently with another content she's been sharing on her social media page, giving mild baby fever vibes. A couple of weeks back, the TV star took to her Instagram account to take a trip down memory lane with her followers, sharing throwback images of herself looking stunning in a sheer gown, revealing her baby bump while she was pregnant with her second child and daughter, Willow Smith. The mother of two showed off a side-by-side photo of herself and musical powerhouse Rihanna, who is currently expecting her first child with her boyfriend ASAP Rocky, and has been known to wear barely there outfits that accentuate her growing belly through her pregnancy journey. Who says you can't wear see-through fits when you're pregnant? Pinkett Smith captioned, showing the similarities between the two stars. The talk show host didn't stop there. She went on to rave how Riri is bold, unapologetic, fierce, kind, and an all-around girl's girl. She likes to see other women win, and that's one of her qualities I admire most. She's a queen that loves helping other women find and hold their own crowns, Pinkett Smith continued. As women, it's important that we see one another, help heal one another, love one another, and support one another. Amen to that, Jada. However, if we were to take a trip down memory lane too, Jada's love for babies and admiration for edgy maternity style only goes as far as loving it for other people, as she's spoken out severally in the past on not being particularly joyous about her two first pregnancies. Jada became a first-time mother with son Jaden, 23, before adding another addition, a daughter this time around, Willow, 21, with her spouse, but has since previously admitted of feeling resentment about having children, while also opening up about the regret she's had to work through, emphasizing on how she found it difficult to cope with the restrictions of being a parent. Yeah, I had a lot of resentment. Jada once told BET's Rack Rants. And I used to have to work through regret, which I don't have anymore. Pinkett Smith admitted quite frankly that it was a surprise she had children at all, considering her stance on the whole institution earlier on in life. Even though Jada was months pregnant walking down the aisle as she welcomed son Jaden 7 months after tying the knot in December 1997, The entrepreneur claims that she and Smith only tied the knot because Pinkett Smith's mother, Adrienne Banfield Jones, didn't want them to have the baby out of wedlock.
You hear that? She didn't even want to get pregnant. She didn't want to become a mother. And with her keep saying that and promoting this, how do you think her actual kids feel about that? Like, I mean, come on. It would give the kids a complex saying, if she didn't even want to get pregnant with me, does she even want me now? Through resentment. You shouldn't have to feel resentment while pregnant. I mean, seriously, you're supposed to be proud, loud and proud, saying, I'm pregnant, because most people don't be able to have kids. How, I mean, that comment saying I had to go live through the recruitment, and stuff like, I'm like, girl, if you didn't want to have kids, then you should have closed your legs or used some type of protection. There's things like that out there. And two, the only reason why she got married to Will was because her mother forced her because she was pregnant. I mean, we keep getting deeper down the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith rabbit hole. I mean, of bad decisions and bad marriages and bad relationship. I mean, oh my God.
MSN reported the actress, I was under so much pressure being a young actress, being young, pregnant. I was just like, I didn't know what to do, but I knew I never wanted to be married. Also in 2001, while being interviewed by journalist Jeffrey Saslow, Jada revealed that rather than lose her home due to the hectic demands of her career, she would rather surrender her career than let it endanger her marriage to Will. I will throw my career away before I let it break up our marriage. I made it clear to Will I'd throw it away completely. She, however, stated that despite her choice to stick with her husband to the very end,
But yeah, she's the one that freaking had an extramarital affair with a kid much younger than her while still married to Will. Question yourself about that.
she wasn't always sold on the concept of marriage. Describing the deep unhappiness she felt on her wedding day, Jada said, I just knew I never wanted to be married, pointing out that she was at the time 3 months pregnant with son Jaden. My first trimester was horrible, and I was so upset that I had to have a wedding. I was so pissed. I went crying down the freaking aisle. I cried the whole way down the aisle. Jada continued by saying, I just never really agreed with the construct. I still don't. Till death do us part is real for me. But all of the rules and all of the ideas, this title wife, the accepted conventional definition of wife in the paradigm, I'm not that. The Bad Moms alum has since come to terms with how her life has turned out, even if it was way different than what she had planned. What I had to realize was like, my life has happened exactly as it's supposed to. I got to a point in my life where it did make sense to think about what I could have done, Jada concluded. The main spice in the unexpected news on Jada's alleged pregnancy is the unspoken question on everyone's mind of who the father of the baby may be. Keep in mind that Jada has been very much married to Will for over 24 years. The unconventional union between the Smiths is a cause for alarm as the couple is both famous to have spoken on their marital arrangement, causing many to accuse the famous two of being in an open marriage. More specifically, the Smiths' affiliation to being involved with third parties and Jada's subsequent infamous relationship with R&B singer August Alsina, which she termed an entanglement, is another cause of alarm. The relationship has since ended between the two, but one can only hope that the news of Jada's possible pregnancy will not bring the roof down as to who the father of the baby may be. Do you think Jada's expecting another child? If so, what are your thoughts of paternity, considering the family's history of swinging? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video as much as we hoped, then you need to check this out about the cheating scandals that have plagued the Smiths. Thanks for watching.
I mean, come on. Hello? Yeah? Yeah, I'll be home. All right, thank you, Therese. You too. Oh, great. Look, I mean, damn. I mean, come on. Was this new season on 50 being 15 pregnant? She's gonna reveal that Willow and Jaden isn't Will's. I mean, come on. She's saying she didn't want to get married to Will in the first place. I mean, he's a total mess. This woman's a total mess. And this man is being emasculated by this total mess. She's not only emasculating Will, she's tearing down her own kids. She don't care how this is gonna have the blowback on them. How they're gonna feel. She don't care how they feel. Saying, I didn't want to get pregnant. I didn't want to marry your father. I mean, how do you think that makes the kids feel? To me, it would be like, you didn't want us? Then why didn't you not close your legs? Why are you being a hoe, Mom? Why weren't you using protection? Why didn't you give us up for adoption? I mean, and then she's doing this 50-year-old thing like it's okay to be pregnant at age 50. There's a lot of health risk for being pregnant at age 50. I mean, a lot of there's a reason why they call it a high risk pregnancy at that age, because you could die in childbirth. There's preeclampsia. There's people that age could get diabetes during that time. A lot of health problems start showing up between age 40 and age 50 for women. I mean, and if you do come out clean as a whistle after the labor and everything, you also gotta think of the age. Age 50 is usually 50 and 60 is usually when normal people become grandparents, want to retire, be by themselves with their husbands, and because they worked and slaved for between, let's say, age 19 to that, and they want to have the break. They won't have the energy to run after a 2-year-old who's hyper as fuck. And then imagine going to that kid's school graduation. The kids will be making fun of them, saying, "Oh, is your grandpa and grandma here?" Because you'd be like in your 60s and 70s by that time. And you'll be lucky to even be able to walk that kid, if it's a daughter, down the aisle. Or stand by your kid while their woman walks down the aisle. I mean, most people don't live past 70 or 80 years old. 70 and 80 and 90s are usually when people start croaking. Most people aren't celebrities where they have trainers. I mean, the kid is only going to have like about 20 years at best to spend with their parent, and the first 10 the kid don't even remember, because babies don't remember up until then. Most human beings don't remember that because their brain is still developing. It's not cool having a kid at age 50. And it's not cool for what she's saying about her kids. Saying how she regrets having kids, how she regrets freaking and stuff. It makes people feel bad about themselves. That you're supposed to love and honor and be a mother too. We can tell this woman was not a mother if she's saying this stuff now. She screwed up her kids, by stating that fact. And women like her should never have kids. I'm sorry. They should have never had kids, women like her. Because they only screw up the kid. Because they don't know how to be a parent. Or they don't want to be the parent. They just want to be the friend. And be a friend to the husband. And not take on the actual responsibilities of being a wife and mother. She should be proud she's a wife and mother. Because most women, or some women, don't or can't become parents. And she's rubbing it in their faces. Saying, I'm able to have kids, I'm able to get married and stuff. But I didn't want that. And I cried down the aisle and I mean, she sounds so ungrateful for having 2 beautiful kids and a hunky of a husband who stood by her through all her bullshit. I mean, seriously. He was a good guy, even though he fucked up at the award show. He was just standing up for her. I mean, come on. They need to go away, take the show away, everything, and work on their relationship as a family. Because seriously, she needs to learn how to keep her mouth shut. You know? She really needs to learn to keep that gob shut. You know? Because it's going to blow back on them. They're going to smash into that wall. They're going to hit rock bottom. And they're going to go scream and rant. And nothing no one did but themselves. I'm telling you. It's just incredible. Incredible.